Hello, everybody. Welcome to Crypto Talk Now. You are now live with the one, the only floating fathead of Floating Fathead Crypto. With that said, we're going to take a moment before we get into the live show, the XRP / Luna Classic show featuring Floating Fathead Max. Let's get it started. First one is Tim Shea, who says, hey, hello, Tim Shea. He doesn't spray from far away. He doesn't have everybody hit the DECK. Crypto Mike says, yo to Crypto Mike. April Cornwell, my friends. Nice looking new avatar. I like it. She's got the flowers. She's all ready to go. Are you ready to go? I know I am. Saying hello to Tim, saying hello to everybody from Bitcoin BMW. This is good stuff. Welcoming our community. Yes, because he sees the floating fathead. Yes, that's me. And not only am I a floating fathead, I'm a floating fathead of what? FFA. What is FFA? Well, you might have to figure that out for yourself, especially if I have some students coming in. Brian Dowie, sup guys? Yes, hello, Mr. Dowie. Giving the dab right back. And hopefully everybody's enjoying my vapor trail, because when you move around like that, you get a nice little vapor trail. All right. But I can't break the sound barrier with that. There's no way a floating fathead could break any type of sound barrier. Anthony Hawkins says, sup y'all? Right back at you. With a name like that, you should be winning an Academy Award. Brian Dowie, floating head is awesome. Yes, it is awesome, especially while you're driving down the street. Tim Shea says, Brian Dowie with the Bitcoin BMW, big things this month for RSR. Do your own research. Okay, maybe we'll look into that. All right, going through a few more comments. Oh, we have another custom avatar from the one, the only Mrs. Michael Cornwell, aka April Cornwell. She states, love the floating head. Thank you very much. And let's see here. You guys are saying hello. Okay, here we go. Future Farmers of America. My dad was part of Future Farmers of America. He didn't end up becoming a future farmer, though, just when he was a kid. My grandpa sold the farm years ago, long before I was born, unfortunately. But one of those things. I don't hold it against him. April Cornwell. Hey, everybody. All right. Mr. Prudent with the big, long comment. If it wasn't a big, long comment from Mr. Prudent, it wouldn't be Mr. Prudent. What's up, family? I got to have an amazing, meeting with Classic Crypto, 2-Bit Crypto, and some of the biggest names in the crypto business today. It was blankety blank amazing. Too big crypto. Gave Legrand he gets cut off. Bahan Sardine. Let's go XRP. What a floating fathead. LOL. Yes, it's just, I'm all here, just bursting out with the fatness. Thank you. Anthony Hawkins, not winning much lately. All right, let's go a little bit further down. One more comment. He says, shout out for his beautiful NFTs, and I got to follow from the classic crypto man himself, talking big things about projects up and coming that haven't been released in the public yet. Crazy-ish guy. All right, cool. Glad that you had, top influencer following you. Right on. Brian Dowie, second. I'll take it. Didn't get a notification. My son said no flippity floppity today. LOL, I forgot about it. Well, sorry about that. I did get the thumbnail out, I thought at least an hour before the show. I tried to get it out way before then, but I fell asleep literally at the computer last night, and I didn't get the recorded video out or the live, and had to do it today, and it just takes time. Cody Core, Maximum Max. Yes, thank you very much. Good to see you. Hold on. What's up, family? Happy Saturday. Hope everyone's doing well. Maximus, you beautiful floating head. How you doing, buddy? I'm all right. I'm not the beautiful floating head, though. I am the fathead crypto of Fat Blankety Blank Anonymous. All right. Get it right. Don't get it twisted. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Crypto Mike, any head is good, even floating ones. I knew you were going to say that. That's why I said, especially if you're driving down the road. But anyway, let's see here. La Grande Commission. What's up, Max? You can now trade Luna Classic, XRP, Bitcoin, ETH, and more in the CTN website. Wow, that's amazing. We still are in a testing mode, but big things are coming. Get excited. CTN family, thank you very much. Big shout out, of course, to La Grande Commission, who pointed that out. And he's doing big things, working really hard for us here at CTN. Can't thank you enough. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure that you basically follow the likes of who? Well, La Grande Commission and the rest of the Crypto Talk Now network team. Edward Vincent of Crypto Talk Now VR, Badir, all of them, as well as, Hablamos Crypto Ahora. All right, let me see if I get a few more banners up. Let's see if I can get the one where it shows the overlay of Twitter. There we go. There we go. Look at that. See, I know how to do that now. All right, let's go back to the comments. Guys saying hello. Are there two shows streaming simultaneously? There shouldn't be. I don't think I clicked on the other one, but maybe. We tried to test one back a while ago. Now, there's shows streaming simultaneously, as in on Twitter and Twitch, as well as YouTube, if that's what you're referring to. Good to see you, Menelect. All right. Hey, is Larry live? Is Larry on live as well? No, he's not. He's still sick. I don't know how much longer he'll be sick, but he's still sick. La Grande Commission states there's another notification for the show. Okay. Sorry, Max, I was the first in Marvels, but missed his show today. Tim said I'm in second, so still got a chance. Okay, cool. All right. Menelec, Larry, Max both have shows, I see. That is twice the action. Really? Well, let me see what's going on with that. Hold on a second. Okay. It's because probably he's testing something out, seeing how it goes or something. So, interesting. But that's fine. Okay. Let me see here. I think I hear something on the other one. It's weird. But that's okay. Muted me on the other one. That's fine. That's weird. It's like I'm getting an echo. Where's that coming from? Oh man, now I'm all messed up. Oh, it's because I had his thing up. Okay, that's fine. All right. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and go more into the comments. Let's see. Bitcoin, BMW, you cosplay Jambi. I don't know that. Kevin Harrison, Komain Inu just launched zero tax. I don't even know what that is. I'm kind of staying away from a lot of those. No offense. Thank you though for joining us here tonight. Consider changing your name to something that speaks more about who you are and what you're all about. Would definitely appreciate it. Guys, go ahead and give Kevin Harrison a warm welcome to CTN Network. Welcome. We appreciate it. All right, Mr. Casual says hi, Tim. And let's see here. All right, let's go ahead and kick things right into the actual show. And we're going to do that here shortly. All right. So, as usual, we start things off with the overall crypto market cap. And as we can see here, on the 1 hour, We have Terra Luna Classic doing really well. It's the top one for the 1 hour chart. We see it about 4.5%. On the 24 hours is up 6%. This was up as high as 10% earlier, which is pretty decent considering, the day, because, the overall crypto market cap is down to 935 billion. It's a slight decrease over the past day. Luna Classic is sitting at a little over, a little over 40% earlier on the day. Might as well round it off to about 40% currently. I noticed earlier the volume was down. It still is. I think this is going to increase here shortly, personally, especially going into maybe the night or by tomorrow, Sunday. So with that said, I'm also going to show you the watch list I have here. And again, on the 1 hour chart, Luna Classic is in the top 3. I wouldn't even mess with Louis Finance or Zombie Inu personally, but that's just me. Terra Classic USD's doing okay. Nothing to really, write home to granny about, right? But anyway, we're going to get right into this before we get more into like Luna Classic and all the others. So shout out, of course, to Brian Dowie, aka Cheese, on Twitter with the Crypto Talk Now network reporting. This comes from an individual by the name of Ray Fuentes, who's an official account. Community director of Linkto. He's not state that this is, of course, financial advice or anything like this, but this is a very well put together video in regards to ISO 222, and mainly, of course, to focus on XRP. I already heard it earlier, so that's why I don't have the headphones on. But it says this is exactly why I'm a holder of XRP and private equity. Guys, this is one of the best 2-minute and 20-second long videos I've ever seen in regards to XRP. It just gets the blood flowing. Thought I'd start off the show like this. And I think you guys would appreciate it as well. It says, why do I hold XRP? This video should make it clear. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and share this. I'm actually going to do a stop share because I got to show on the share it on the tab. That way you guys can all see it correctly. Let's see here. Oh, man. Hold on a second. $12 people watching, huh? Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's what we'll do. Let's see. There we go. Here we go. And we'll blow it up.
Why do I hold XRP? Because Ripple's the chosen one to lead the new global digital payment system, and they use XRP.
I apologize. I'm trying to see if I got even on the right tab. Sorry about that. All right, here we go.
In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution? XRP. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who was the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple. Who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America? Ripple. Who is a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve? Ripple. A former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division? Ripple. Leading Australia CBDC effort, Ripple, who hired a former Treasury of the United States, Ripple, 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board, Ripple, 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors, former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany, former business director at Swift, former Swift board member, former CFO of PayPal, former head of the DTCC, former chief business officer at Uber, former VP of Amazon, and former SEC chair on their legal team, Ripple, who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's High-Level Advisory Board on FinTech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website, Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear, or do they sound like they're part of a much bigger plan? You decide.
All right, so there you have it. Larry, I did send you the link, so you should have gotten it. I don't know. Maybe we should maybe keep it split up. I don't know. I mean, currently speaking, we have 16 here and 15 there, but I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things, but anyway, no worries. Stuff happens. I ain't mad at you. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the screen. And I'm going to show you guys the next segment real quick before I get into the comments. So here we go again. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that particular video. I know we had a distraction with everything, but that video was pretty awesome in my opinion. You know, it just kind of gets you, like I said, it gets the blood flowing. Shout out to Brian Dowie for sharing that. That was really, really cool. I'm actually going to have to put the headset on because I won't be able to hear Larry because I don't use speakers like he does.
Oh, shoot.
So give me just a second. So if you say anything, Larry, I don't hear you. Hold on. It's kind of messed up with the effect, but that's okay.
Man, I really feel like an idiot.
There you go.
I feel like such an idiot, man. I gotta tell you. Oh my God. I didn't know that you were doing the stream, and I just went and did it. I didn't check with you because I've been sick and out and just disoriented.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. You know, want to hear something funny? So I started a stream and then I also did it on Crypto Talk Now too. I didn't notice that you had a stream. Well, we got 24 people in here, so that's great. Let's continue what you were saying. I don't want to interrupt the momentum you have.
That's all right. So you ended the other one. Is that what happened?
I set up my own and I didn't know that you were doing one.
No, I know, but I mean, okay, so you ended.
I ended that one. Yes, told
okay.
everyone to come over here because it was my mistake. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, no worries. No worries.
Yep.
All right. Well, I was thinking, I was like, oh, he's doing a surprise experiment. You know?
No. I didn't know that you were doing. This is Saturday, right? I didn't know you were doing the Saturday, and I was like, geez. I feel like
I just thought you were sick, and I was like, well, I might as well just be here. So.
I am still not feeling so good. You want to hear a quick funny story? I stumbled into the ladies' locker room at the gym. I'm so disoriented. I literally did that. I had my head down. I had my hat backwards.
You just muted yourself.
I wear this hat backwards. See the Bitcoin.
That's a cool hat. Why don't you wear that? Why don't you wear that here?
I had it almost as long as this one. And so what happened was I had my head down. It's a big wide entrance. I stumbled in there because I had to go to the bathroom when I first got to the gym. I had to pee. And there was a blonde and a brunette, younger women in there, like in their 20s, and they're like going, and I was like, oh my God. And I just turned around and walked out. I was like so embarrassed. And I contemplated staying into the men's bathroom for 30 minutes until maybe they just finished their workout. But I didn't, and I did my workout. I did I grinded through an hour. It was the first time I've been to the gym. I missed 2 days in a row because I was so sick. Well, there's 28 beautiful people in here. How about that? Let's get 30 people in here for Max. Floating Head Max.
Yeah, I mean, is the effect still good?
Yeah, it's good with you. Yeah, you know what? You're like Classic Crypto with the headphones now, and now you're Floating Head Classic Crypto in another universe.
It's Floating Fat Head. I mean, you got to get it right, you know.
Okay.
I'm from FFA. And so,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. We have our, our meetings and whatnot, you know, it's kind of like a calorie sobriety test and stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, back into everything. Let's try to catch up. I'm probably going to kick into the comments just for a bit because I don't want to lose our spot. Good to have you here, Larry. And
thank you. I'm glad to be here, and I'm sorry for the mix up.
It's all right. So you're feeling better overall, huh?
Sure.
You're feeling better overall?
I'm just kind of weakened because I haven't been eating much, and then because the first day all I did was eat rice because my stomach was so sick, and so I have a green shirt. Should I put it on? I got a workout shirt. I'm gonna try to throw it on. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. All right. Tim Shea, Max Layden. Okay, hold on a second. Yep, I got you guys' messages. Love you guys. He says, okay, thank you for that. Cody Core, but I have like 10 billion Zambiini. All right. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, all right. Crypto talk now, Max. I'm so sorry. All right. Yes, we got that all going. Let's just get further down. There's nothing to see here, nothing at all, except for a good show. Yeah, I was just kind of, I don't know. I thought he was doing an experiment, and it's okay. Let's see. Max head and Larry's body in the crypto space simultaneously. I mean, I guess so, my friend. Yeah, there you go. See, even floating arm. They kind of beat the heck out of me. Booyaka. I don't know.
Oh
my goodness.
It does work. They can't even see this. I have an awesome shirt. It makes me look really buff and stuff. It's green. You can't see it. Oh my God. It's floating head Larry.
It doesn't do it doesn't do the full effect though.
Oh, it's a little bit. It's like I like a ghost. It's
almost what it is. So you remember when I had my camera was positioned a little bit different last few days.
Yeah.
So then I noticed it wasn't giving the effect, so I had to fix that, and I fixed the position to be like how it traditionally is. So it might be an issue like that with you. You need to get it a little bit better.
Let me just say this: I am one with the casting couch. I'm trying to.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
I'm one with the casting couch.
Well, at least you were one with
part of it.
I don't even have a casting couch, but whatever. All right. Donovan Morrison, what's the reason for the Luna Classic pump? Well, there's a few reasons in regards to that. We're going to get into a little bit more of that. We're trying to catch up on some of the comments just real quick since we had some unusual surprises. That's okay. But thank you for that. And guys, welcome Donovan Morrison. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We really appreciate you. And Larry, if you could just try to fix some of your echo.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Is that better?
Yeah. Give them the CTN warm welcome, everybody. And we do appreciate you. Thank you again for joining us here tonight. We realize that you could have, went anywhere you came here. Legrand says, I'm sharing the stream in social media outlets, and now it's ruined because the stream is over. Well, Larry's one is. Brian Dowie, Larry, if you come out here, okay. Hold on. Oh, no. I read that. Yep. We reheard that. That's fine. I see that cool cat's in the house. That's good. Good to see you. Hold on. And he accidentally seen. Oh, you did? Did you?
I did not see their boobs because I was too embarrassed.
The way you say boobs, you can say it like nobody else in crypto. I mean, some people just say, I seen boobs. But Larry, I seen their boobs.
If we were in another setting, I would have spent more time talking with them, but I was just like, oh my God. And I would have seen their boobs had we talked. But
wow,
it's like, it was
confident.
All right. I mean, you could see their boobs because they're out in front. I mean, who wouldn't be seeing them?
When you're fathead crypto, you don't get to see many boobs. So, so that's good to get in shape. That way you can see plenty of boobs. So anyway.
Plenty of boobs.
Crypto Mike, he felt so bad. Yes, he felt so bad. Then he went to my FFA meeting. He saw me there, dragged me on over to here and said, Max, we got to get you away from these FFA meetings. We really, really do. You need to come down to the gym with me, pump some iron. That way you don't have to be, floating fathead crypto. And I said, you know what? That sounds like a good idea.
I'm kind of stuck on the previous thing we talked about. When you're having a bad day, boobs can sometimes help. It's not just looking at them, touching them, feeling them, those sort of things. It's like a motherly thing. If you think about it, that's the reason why. That's the reason why it's a psychological thing.
Right. And if you're also feeling bad, like maybe you go to McDonald's and then you become floating fathead Max.
Nah.
All right, so here we go.
You have a baby face, Max. Let me just say that. No homo.
Because I'm a floating fathead.
You look like you're 29 years old. Let me just say that.
Because I'm a floating fathead.
All
right. Bree says, "What's up, boys? Good to see you, Bree."
Oh, she made it over here. All right.
Thank you very much.
She's gonna get one of those plastic ears. She said, perhaps. I'm encouraging her to do it.
Cool Cat Crypto. Hey, how big were the you know what you saw Larry level with us? You didn't see any? All
I
right.
didn't see any boobs. I just saw, almost like there were silhouettes. I just had to get the heck out of there.
It's supposed to be a crypto show, and here we are talking about boobs and sausage. Look at this. So to punish himself, he stood in the men's locker room, seeing a bunch of meat swinging. Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna go in there for half an hour. Why? Why would you want to do that? No,
I'll tell you what. When I don't know what you're doing, Mike, but when I use the urinal, I'm not looking left and right. I'm just looking straight ahead.
Jeez. All right. Cool Cat Crypto. Hey, he went from boobs to wall sausages. Yes.
Oh,
that's horrible.
That's a bag. No, could we just go back to talking about boobs, not sausages?
Yeah. We don't want to be Sausage Fest Crypto, starring Fathead Crypto from FFA. Yeah. Anyway, Brian Dowie says it's because of the Cassie Couch. Could be. Yeah. Lazy Jedi, hello, Lazy Jedi. Oh, here's a super chat. Sausage Party Inu. Yes, the pre-sale is over. Oh. How do we know the pre-sale is over? Larry was literally at the front door when it came to possibly walking into that entrance for 30 minutes to punish himself. The pre-sale is now over, and it's actually gone live. So, but it's not on any exchanges right now other than Uniswap. Pancake Swap is coming later. Literally to swash, to pancake the sausage Inu. Thank you very much.
I think a lady that would be connected to this network would be more interested in going to a sausage party Inu, but definitely not me.
But with that said, everybody, welcome to
you don't make me spit my water out now.
Yes.
I'll put it down.
Welcome to Floating Fathead Crypto with my co-host, Mr. Larry, who's also got the floating head. Anyway, here we go. How often do you sanitize the casting couch, Larry?
That's up to Patches. Yeah.
Apparently,
and the cleaning girl.
You know what? Speaking of sausage, if you guys look carefully, look at what is dripping below the coffee table.
What?
Some blue stuff.
Oh, you know what? That's my Under Armour logo.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, it's the Under Armour logo. See? You can kind of see the H there.
So it's not a proper green shirt.
It makes me look really buff. It's a special workout. I stole it from my son. He left it here by accident. I washed it, threw it on. I'm like, man, this is my favorite shirt. It makes me look really good for working out. Yeah.
All right. Well,
he's 18.
Well, speaking of 18-year-olds and sausage, there says here, sausage party Inu. How do you guys come up with this?
Oh my God! Can we not get excited? There's 30 people in here.
Yes, absolutely, everybody. We want to welcome you to Fathead Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Fathead Crypto of FFA, with my co-host, Mr. Buff Crypto, encouraging everybody to get the heck away from McDonald's and come back into the crypto space where you will pump iron, walk into girls' locker rooms like Mr. Larry just right here, and then punish yourself with sausage. So with that said, we're going to show you a lot of info about what sausage party Inu. Yes, it is an absolute sausage party here. Why? Because we only have about 2 or 3 women in the audience. And if you happen to be one of the women out there who is craving this sausage party Inu, well, guess what? The pre-sale has now ended. Tremendous supply and demand. Let's talk about the tokenomics of sausage party Inu. Back to you, Larry.
I'm just trying to... I'm actually a little bit speechless, but I lost my train of thought. I was trying to tell you guys something. I don't know. And then I started thinking about boobs. But
that's right. I'm gonna go next one.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yes, boobs do brighten up the day, but in my case, it's food and lots of it. Hence why Fathead Crypto. Can I get an amen from brother Selmo Fun, who basically gave me this original label, and so here I am today with the Fathead. Thank you very much. All right, Bree. I never said that I'm going to get one of these ears. Starting to think Larry wants me to, though. Wow.
I was going to encourage you to consider it.
Let's see. April Cornwell says boobs are always nice. Sausage is nice too. Well, husband sausage, yes. The Jimmy Dean, whatever you want to call it. Crypto Mike, 10 Hail Marys, lol. Cool Cat Crypto, you should have found a wig and identified as, oh boy, we're not going to say that. We're going to get shut down. Edward Vincent with a great, wow. Who's that? Is that your dad? Try to crop the green screen to where it fits the background. Huh. Crop the green screen. Okay. Cool Cat Crypto. Hey, Legrand. Bree says, I prefer a boob party over sausage party. All right.
I'm starting to think that Bree is way ahead of, she's ahead of the curve for most ladies. I mean, that's wonderful that she thinks that way.
Larry Chair makes it look like that. Move Mike and switch chairs for photo opportunities. Yes, absolutely. Tim Shea agrees then. Boob party it is. We don't want no sausage. Soul boob party it is. Guys, it looks like the sausage, right from the pre-sale into the public spotlight, the devs rugged it. Very sorry for everybody who got rugged on that. But all we can do is just basically, recognize the losses that we have and turn things into, double D boob.
When the child is crying, what does the mother do? What's the first instinct that the mother has?
You tell me.
To give them the boob.
Oh, that's right. Yes, absolutely.
That's why men like boobs. It's from childhood. It originates
there it goes. The combo has been distracted. We have 35 people here. This is great. Welcome to.
I told you, all we have to do is just start talking about boobs, and they'll come. If you talk about boob, they will come. You build the boobs, they'll come.
Welcome to Floating Fathead Crypto. I am your host, Floating Fathead, here to welcome you with my co-host. I just came from an FFA meeting, and I got to say, it's absolutely great to be here tonight with you all. Let's have a shout out to Cool Cat Crypto, who states the boob party is in then. Yes, absolutely.
Holy cow, we almost have 40 people in here. We're building the network back up. We just need to get someone. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So there was a talk show host. He was older. I don't know if he's still on the air. My dad used to listen to him. His name was Tom Likas. I hope that we get this famous, Max, because you know what he was famous for?
Boobs.
When he would meet his lady fans, he was famous for taking a Sharpie and they would lower their boobs down. They could have a low-cut shirt or totally exposed, and he would sign their breasts, the top of their breasts. It's top of the boobs. Tasteful. So I'm thinking, if we get so popular, are there going to be girls, ladies, is there going to be women in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, maybe 60s? Are they going to want us to sign their breasts? Wouldn't that be a cool thing? I mean, just think about it. How cool would that be? You finally made it when you're signing women's breasts with Sharpie pens.
Absolutely.
I mean, they don't hurt because it's soft tipped, right?
R.I.P. to Eddie Van Halen. He signed many breasts back in the day. And in particularly, who? Valerie Bertinelli back in the 80s.
Would we get thrown off the air if I brought someone in here and I signed her breasts on camera? Because has it ever been done before in a crypto show?
Like Valerie Bertinelli from the 80s?
No, I don't know who that is.
Okay. Eddie Van Halen's wife back then?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what she looks like. I didn't know what her name was.
One day at a time. Anyway.
Yeah.
70/80s. All right, here we go. Bamless tells it all. She's ending it all right here. She is a female. She wants the sausage. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, at least she's a lady, so we can't fault her for that.
Yes. Tim Shea, punish yourself with sausage. Yes, absolutely. Cool Cat Crypto. Sausage Party, has massive utility, but it did recently rug.
It does have massive utility.
It does.
But it can only be used for a certain type of thing.
Yes, absolutely. Like Lazy Jedi pointed out before, I am the steak, he's the sizzle. We put it together and we bring the drizzle. Just like the shirt. If you look closely, it's drizzling. All right, Bree, Giordano. And then I started thinking about boobs. Story of my life. Yes. All right, $2 super chat from Pastor Legrand Commission, who's probably shaking his head about all the boob talk, but that's okay. He probably likes boobs as well. Just to celebrate that we have 30 plus people here. Thank you very much. We're about to approach 3 more to get 40. Can we get a 40? If so, everybody fill up the chat. We are male, female, hashtag sausage or hashtag boobs. Let's get the boob talk going.
I think what we can do is if we get 100 people in here, I will bring someone on here that wouldn't mind being in a bikini top. Will we get thrown off the air for that? Just a bikini top? I'll bring somebody on. No, right?
Well, it just depends. Guys, drop in hashtag Rock Lady Bikini Top or hashtag.
No, not the Rock Lady. Somebody else. Not the Rock Lady.
Okay.
Somebody else. That would be more willing to do it. I'm a Rock Lady. I don't know.
Oh, this is horrible. Anyway, it's
Anyway.
actually great. Crypto Talk now. Entertainment only. I just introduced CTN to my pa and little brother. Oh, okay. Well, as long as you know, that's great. I mean, that is great.
You know
I'm trying
what's
to be
really
serious,
interesting
yes.
about this chat? We're not getting in trouble because not only do the men like boobs, the women that are in the chat are also fans of boobs, except for one maybe. But I mean, that's great. I mean, that's a wonderful thing. Who doesn't like boobs? Seriously.
All right. Well, you know what? Enough about the boob talk. Let's actually do a
Okay.
real crypto show. Let's see. We're gonna go skip through some of the comments real quick. Thank you, Michael T. He says first time watching. Let's recognize him. It is a crypto show. We are supposed to talk about crypto. He says first time watch. The title caught me. Is there belief Luna Classic rises? Yes, absolutely. We're gonna get into that just here shortly. Just trying to read a few more comments. Guys, go ahead and welcome Michael T. if you haven't done so already. Also, Michael T, thank you for joining us. Consider changing your avatar to something that speaks more about who you are and what you're about.
Because we have a lot of Michaels here. Definitely do it because
Yeah.
we have a lot of Michaels that watch the show for real.
Mike C says, yes, Luna Burns rise. FOMO is coming. And that's the thing, you know, when there is FOMO, it will pump. I don't recommend FOMO for you though. You guys are all welcome each other. It's great. I'm gonna go way further down. I'm not reading that comment about something about a wiener being signed, even if it's Oscar.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
But we could get someone that would do it.
Here, I haven't seen
won't
this
be on
person.
camera.
Texas Beta Realist Crypto. Welcome to you. He says hashtag boobs. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
For the support.
Brian Dowie does not want to see the Rock Lady in a bikini. He wants to possibly see Carly in a bikini.
That's possible. Yeah.
Cool Cat Crypto. Okay. Here we go. Let's just jump right into it. Lil Bro still learning about boobs. That's nothing wrong with that. Not Charles, LOL. And then Mike Cornwell says the only Rock Lady I know slangs. Don't get excited, Larry. Not that. All right, here we go. I'll remove that particular one. Just do that. This one. Welcome to XRP / Luna Classic show starring yours truly, Mr. Fathead Crypto from FFA. If you don't know what that means, think about it a little bit. It has something to do with going down to McDonald's, stuffing my face 24/7 as Larry hits the gym. So with that said, here we go. Going to go ahead and share. And if anything, here is some of what I want to show you. So earlier we saw this particular video, and it was great to see that. I wanted to show you guys this real quick. It says XRP is the world bridge currency. Excuse me. And I like now looking at the XRP logo this way, because on a serious note, think about it. What goes in must come out, whether you're referring to sausage or referring to boobs.
Let me just say that's a very sexy logo that XRP has there. I like that.
Right. Well, yeah, the in and out. And if anything, it's basically, it's just like that. I mean, on a serious note, the money being exchanged for what? You know, crypto to fiat, vice versa, right? All right, a little bit more in regards to XRP before we kick it into Luna Classic. So this was posted yesterday, but it's some of the most recent news as far as, you know, mainstream media news. Shout out to AMB Crypto who provided this. SEC versus Ripple effect and everything to know about XRP's latest feat. Provided by Suzuki Shills a lot. Wow, what a name.
I read an article from him the other day. Yep.
Yeah, so we heard what happened recently with this whole thing, with the Hinman documents basically being requested by Judge Torres, and you know it's just like that. I mean, for instance, the district court judge Sarah Netburn's ruling conveyed that emails and speech drafts were not covered by the deliberative process privilege as SEC had argued. However, Judge Torres overturned the decision and asked the SEC to comply with the release of the documents, which we recently seen. Now, of course, if you're not caught up on this, the whole thing is basically the SEC for the longest time now, like let's face it, well over a year, has continuously ignored the requests and so on, or would object and whatnot. And it got into the point where The objection, Your Honor, we're not going to hand that over. It's like, no, not going for it, according to Judge Torres. So again, it says this definitely brought joy to XRP investors soon after this happened. It says the alt registered a promising gain. It's trading 11% higher than the 29th of September. Again, not referring to today, of course, what happened a few days ago. However, the point of discussion remains whether this recent hike is just an outcome of the ongoing hype or if there was anything concrete supporting the uptick. Interestingly, a look into XRP's on-chain metrics provided some light on this matter. And if anything, it seems like it might be very well a weekend party, even though we have dipped down, again, buying opportunities. Is it going to create that pressure that we're looking for XRP? States the community's excitement around XRP was no surprise. Investors and traders were going gaga over XRP ever since the news broke. Furthermore,
does it really say that?
Yeah. Furthermore, Lunar Crush's data highlighted some bullish stats as the coin's social engagement and social contributors metrics increased considerably. As we see right here, it says, we are noticing them, of course, as Lunar Crush, increased social activity along with its price, plus 9.50% as of today. Again, this was yesterday. And it states XRP 3-month activity price, of course, right around that 49-cent mark. It's a little bit less right now, during the time of the live show. Social engagements, 1.95 billion plus, that's a 38+%. Social contributors, 9.42K, which is a +8. Kind of see how this is going from Lunar Crush. We've, at least I have on my own, covered Lunar Crush times in the past. Another thing I want to point out is this right here. Interestingly, Sandeman's chart revealed that several on-chain metrics were also in favor of XRP. Great, right? For instance, XRP's 30-day market value to realized value, which is MVRV ratio, registered an uptick on the 29th of September, which was a bullish signal. Moreover, after witnessing a decline in the recent past, development activity also registered an uptick at press time. Now, of course, you can see some of it here, but this is a little bit more too technical. I don't want to get too far into that, especially for newcomers. But it states, well, the number of daily active addresses also witnessed a hike last week. This was an indication of a rising network user base. XRP's NFT space, we don't even talk about that much, but that was also witnessing some positive movement as its total NFT trade count went up sharply, get this, in the last few days. And of course, we do see representation of that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. We can definitely see that. And then on the bottom right, it shows in the reddish area, it says total NFT trades count. You can see how that definitely spiked within the recent time. Going to zoom in just a little bit more to kind of put more emphasis on that. And there you have it in regards to that. Going to go back a little bit, drop it down a little more. So basically, when it comes to XRP, what is in store for the future, near future, ongoing into many years? Look at XRP's daily chart painted a bullish picture, as we know, as most of the market indicators suggested a further hike in its price over the coming days. But let's be really honest. The coming days, what about the coming months? November coming up with the whole thing with XRP, with, ISO 222 compliancy. That is going to be, just monumental to say the least. I think that's the start of really getting the ball rolling, even if we don't have this lawsuit end. We have the lawsuit plus that, guarantee you will see literally every content creator out there, just consistently covering the likes of XRP and probably other ISO 222 compliant tokens/coins. Now, a little bit more into this. According to the exponential moving average, which is EMA ribbon, the 20-day EMA was well above that 55-day EMA, which was a bullish signal. XRP's Shaken money flow, which is CMF, also registered an uptick, revealing the possibility of a continued price rise. But the Bollinger Bands, which is BB, movement indicated that XRP's price was in a volatile zone. The reading of moving average divergence, which is MACD, was also similar, as it displayed a buyer's advantage in the market. However, the relative strength index, as we know as RSI, was about to enter an overbought zone. It signals that a trend reversal is near in the future, and it can't be rolled out. We're going to take a moment to basically recognize that. And here it is. All right. So moving along a little bit more further into this, I want to show you another thing before we kick things into, for instance, the news in regards to Luna Classic. And that is this right here. Shout out to Wilbur54 on XRP. It states in the amicus brief submitted by TapJets, listen to this, it claims 43% of TapJets customers voted for XRP as a choice of currency to pay for their flights. I mean, talking about a great positive catalyst, this is a great example of not just adoption that we're looking for, but this is a perfect example of, tremendous amount of supply and demand. And we've seen NBA players in the past, even recently, right, request that their owners pay them in their contract with Bitcoin. Now you're literally seeing this type of thing from TapJet customers. Like it says, the company has willingly accepted XRP without any coercion from Ripple and adopted the technology to facilitate payments. I'm going to blow this up a little bit more. It says, given the variety of cryptocurrencies, TapJet's CEO, Eugene Kesselman, conducted a poll on Twitter in May of 2018, giving TapJet's travelers the ability to choose the cryptocurrency that TapJets would accept as a form of payment. Over 57,000 votes were cast in the public forum directed at TapJet's customers. 43% voted for XRP as a choice of digital currency to pay for their flights. As a result, TapJets has adopted XRP, invested into the technology to accept, process, and account for this digital currency, and now has an interest in the outcome of this litigation. Well, of course, TapJets rightfully fears that by losing the ability to accept XRP, TapJet's business will suffer losses, both financial as well as a loss of goodwill with thousands of clients who use XRP as a form of digital currency payment. And of course, there's a little bit more into this if you want to look into it. That is the news for now in regards to the likes of XRP. And with that said, everybody, my wonderful co-host Larry is back with us all. Back to you, Larry.
Yeah, thanks. I was just looking down on my phone because Legrand sent us both a thing about the SEC charging a couple firms with a pump and dump scheme. I guess we can look at that afterwards. Let's go into a little bit of the comments here. And bear with me, guys, because there's a lot of great comments today. This has been a wonderful show. It's kind of like been a weird show. But all right. So, hey, Legrand. All right. So let's see. Larry's chair makes it look like that move mic and switch chairs for photo opportunities. Okay. Agreed. Then the booed party sold. Booed party it is. Cody Core says, I lied. Only got 7.5 billion Xenu. Down to $45-ish. Sold the other bag and bought Luna Classic. Laugh out loud. Wow, me smart.
Yeah, don't feel like you have to read every comment. I mean, I think everybody understands at this point. We're just trying to get a good flowing show. So
okay. Mohammed, I will say hello because I haven't seen you before. Boss, Abid, love you guys. Thank you so much for that.
Love you too. Mohammed. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it.
All right. I think we read. All right. I think we did read a lot of these. All right. I'm just going to flip through here. You know what? Okay. So welcome to day trading. I'm just going to welcome everyone. Larry watches too much booby tube. No, I don't really. It's just the real life type stuff. Crypto Mike says, feel free to come here and talk. We all share info on coins and chat as well. Yeah, I see that. Worth a shot, Larry. Maybe they will sign. Okay. All right. Let's see. Pam. I don't know who that is. Pam Greer.
Oh, man. You know what Pam Greer is? I would agree with that statement. Back in the day, she was smoking on.
I'm not sure who that is.
From the 70s. Big time popular actress of the 70s. She was also in a Quentin Tarantino film called
What's the Rock Lady?
That's not the name of the movie.
Where's Carly? Okay.
Jackie Brown. You ever seen Jackie Brown?
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. Good luck pivoting away from boobs without losing viewers. See, we need to do that anything and everything with Max and Larry. Should we just do it on this network? Just do like a weird 1 day a week when it's not such a great day for
That, or
viewers?
people just saw the thumbnail or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, a floating head, that looks weird. I just want to go there."
Maybe.
Maybe I have to continue wearing this darn green shirt. Ah,
Oh, maybe. All right. So I'm just recognizing everybody. He's shorting RSR. Thank you, Day
hey, we hit
Trading.
over 41. Thank you so much.
Oh my God,
everybody.
it's amazing. You see that? Holy cow. Can you guys not get excited? Look at this. I have another stupid BSV hat, but it's camouflaged. You see? And I wear it backwards, and everyone thinks it's a Bitcoin hat, and they think I'm pretty cool at the gym. All right. So Cool Cat Crypto, get that triple X, baby. XRP, XLM, XDC. Yeah, you know me. XDC. Can you feel it?
Hold on
Day
a second.
trading.
We have a super chat that just recently came in. I want to go
Right.
ahead and make sure that we're caught up on that, because by
Yeah.
having Larry here, there's no reason why we can't keep up to date on the super chats. So I'm going to recognize the one, the only. Mike Cornwell says Sausage Party Inu. Maybe that was already from a while back. I apologize.
I think that
but
was, yeah, that's
yeah,
okay.
thank you for that, Mike.
All right. So they're all saying all these different things. All the different coins. They like Jeff Prudent 350Z. Please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. I add the word please just to be polite. USDC 33X incoming. I think Max did the video about that one. By the way, Max, you sent me a message. You did another video. I got to upload it after
So
the show.
what I was saying is, well, if you want, while we're the show, like what you can do it while the show is going on, if you don't mind. So when we kick it into the next segment for about Luna Classic, while I'm doing all that, you just start uploading if you don't mind.
All right. So you want to show
it's a really short video. It's only like 2.5 minutes, so it shouldn't take you long to get that uploaded.
All right.
So,
I'm going to do it right now while you're working. I'll be on this other screen here.
All right. So let's see. Where's the one where you said with Quant? Let's see where that's at real quick. Oh man, I'm like so. I don't even know where we're at right now. Oh, I see it. All right, going to the next comment. Crypto Mike, McQuants. I forgot about them because they go to long-term wall and can't be seen. Well, yeah, that's the way everybody should look at Quant. Literally, it's the Bitcoin with utility, basically, mass utility, right? And a more attractive circulating supply. If you're just tuning in for the first time, we are talking not just about XRP and Luna Classic and whatnot. We also like to recognize the ISO 222 compliant token / coins out there. Look into Quant. You'd be glad that you did so. Lazy Jedi, is HBAR going to do something soon? Yes, that looks to be the case. I would say it trends just as much. Not as, I want to say, if not more, but it's definitely up there with as we refer to as the triple X's, XLM, XRP, XDC and so on. I think that'd be like the next tier down. Personally, I think it's a great one to have with your portfolio, but that seems to be the case. I know a lot of other content creators, Classic Crypto has covered it quite a few times. Look more into it. We'll actually maybe take a moment to look into what's going on with Twitter with it if we have a little bit more time. All right, Cool Cat Crypto, Solana down again. That was to be expected.
Yeah.
We mentioned it last night on the live show. Tim Shea reported that to us. Watcher Guru originally was the source, and we figure that it's going to be down because people will FUD it because the network was down, and as a result, there'll be a market sentiment in regards to that in the kind of like a downward spiral, if you will. It wasn't anything too big. I'm just going to take a moment to see. Doesn't look like it was. So, but yeah, it is basically down. HBAR and the other ISOs are waiting for the ledger connect before they fire off, says Mike Cornwell. Let's see here. Yeah, HBAR is going to be massive, says Cool Cat Crypto. Crypto Mike, nice XRP t-shirt. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go a little bit more further down. Max, I sent you a message on Twitter about something you may want to share. Thanks. I'll get that just a little bit. Let's see here. Brian Dowie, I think Coinbase is going to list HBAR soon. I think so too, and that's what the video is about. It's a quick video. You guys should see it maybe during the show or after. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm putting it on right now. We could play it, but I'll be ready in a couple more minutes, and we could play it here if you want.
Jeff Prudence just got me some more quant. Can't wait to be rich. Yeah, that's the way we all look at quant. Is definitely up there. Then you got 11 quants, so you already hit my goal. My personal goal is 10 at least minimum. Preference would be 20. And let's see here. Summer Flood states he's going to sell his Shinja and buy quant. Hopefully it's not for a loss though. Hold on. I'm Larry. When it comes to quant, I think I want it for free. Yeah, well, don't we all? Cody Core question: should I sell $100 on my Luna Classic to buy XRP? Why can't you have both? Is there a reason? That's okay. I don't want to get too personal. All right. Three Pharaoh's Towers. We value crypto equal to gold value, and Article 1, Section 10, no state shall make anything but gold/silver, U.S. coins, a tender in a payment of debts. You are owed gold, silver, USA minted coins, not debt dollars. All right. Well, thanks for the comment. Three Pharaohs.
Thank you.
Three Pharaoh Towers. Three Pharaohs Towers, I should say. Never seen you before. Want to go ahead and welcome you. Hopefully you become a regular. Consider actually, how about this? Changing your avatar to something that signifies three pharaohs and some towers or something like that. Guys, go ahead and give three pharaohs towers the warm CTN welcome. Thank you. All right, going a little bit further down. Wow, quant is expensive. It is, but it's one of that we look at as being over $103,000 per coin. I know it sounds crazy. Some of you guys got pegged to be like over $1 million. Look more into quant. Connects everything to just that, everything. It's the premier blockchain operating system. Think immediately of Microsoft, then take that thought and apply it to crypto. Telling you, Lazy Jedi, look into quant. We've done videos in the past. You don't want to miss out on quant. Not financial advice, though. Jeff Pruden, 350Z, Mike, Legrand, Max, sup. I'm going a little bit further down. We're almost caught up to the bottom. Mike C says he wants to load up on quant around 45.65. Man, I mean, even on that alone, you'd be more than set, right? Michael Montclair, want to recognize him, says, what's up? Good to see you. Butt B Zeno. Ooh, boy. All right, let's go a little bit further down. BSV is my low supply gem anyway. Can't afford two of those types, says Cool Cat Crypto. Let me see. XRP will buy a car soon. Yeah. You guys recognize how many are in the chat? We hit 41 earlier. That was great.
Yeah, it was good.
BMT Division. Jackie Brown had great boobs. Yes, she did. I highly recommend her classic boobs. All right. Boob talk now with Max and Larry. All right, here we go. Red coin cars. Good to see you. Hey guys, any thoughts on BAT? On BAT, I don't even know what that is. So I don't. Oh, basic attention token.
Yeah, I had that a long time ago. I don't have it anymore. Yeah.
Never did a lot of research about it. Didn't do much research about it. Know that I've been aware of it for quite some time. Just I don't really have a real true thought. So the 22,000 cryptos, I don't have a thought. But thank you though. Cool Cat Crypto says it runs on ETH, but still a good project. Wow, runs. Hear him say,
"Oh my God, the world's gonna end."
So that makes me want to take a look into it. That's the case, because you never hear Cool Cat saying anything good about ETH, and then say, but still a good project in the same sentence. So that's cool. All right, Bitcoin cards outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Wondering the biggest bag each of you hold. Oh boy, Shiba Inu. I have 1,013,000,000 of those. So people say I'm diamond handing that. God, man. Here I am going to mention some other ones. You're going to be like, isn't that a bunch of meme stuff? Shiba Doge. I think close to like, actually, you know what? I got to get that fixed. 1.5 quintillion Shiba Doge. I thought I had 2 quintillion, but something got messed up. And I guess I missed the whole thing about claiming about, I have lost coins or tokens. I don't know. As far as the regular stuff out there, I could get more into that and double check my portfolio. Just to kind of give you an idea, right? Of course, Luna Classic's up there, like a little over 15 million Luna Classic. But I'm just looking at the ones that, Shiba Inu, that was, that's a lot. And I'm
Hey,
looking in the
Matt.
future to probably get like another billion of them. Yeah, what's up?
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I could share that video that you have about Coinbase and Luna Classic whenever you're ready.
Yeah, but you know what?
Wait till later?
We want to encourage people to just look at it on their own. If you
Okay.
show it here, then it's like, well, why should I look at it later? It was already on the show. And if anything, we do want you guys to look at it because it definitely helps our show and the algorithm. He can basically, if you go back on the thumbnail and it show it being listed on Crypto Talk Now, if you want to just do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Jeff Prudence basically saying that one of your biggest bags is Elon, VVS, Crow, Quant. Cool. You don't have a big bag of Quant. I mean, there's no way. Nobody technically has a big bag of Quant.
Here's the one you guys need to check out. I just uploaded it now. It's called, you can check it after the show, Luna Classic Coinbase listing soon, or will it fall on deaf ears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real short video, guys. Just trying to keep up with the algorithm, which is good.
Yeah, thanks for doing it.
No problem. Lazy Jedi, we'll check out Quant. You all have convinced me. It's amazing. There's a main, it's one of the main ones we talk about here at Crypto Talk Now on the recorded ones. I mean, XRP is kind of hit or miss here as far as the views. Quant continuously does well for us. We should get like anywhere from 350, sometimes 500 views. Of course, Luna Classic is always doing well. We do well with Bone videos, so on and so forth.
You know what's really interesting? We've been spending most of our lives living in a Luna Classic paradise, if you stop and think about it. That was like big for our show. Luna Classic.
Well, most of our months, not most of our lives, but yeah, I get what you're saying. All right. Someone Foot has 2 billion SHIB. Nice. You got double what I got. 250,000 XRP. Man.
Really? He has 250,000 XRP?
Someone Foot is going to be more than set. He probably is already set. He just wants to become.
Oh, wow.
How about this? Selmo, I'm going to be future minority owner of the Portland Trail Blazers, and you're going to be future majority owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers because I know that's your team. All right, let's go a little bit further down. Yeah, I'm looking to get Jasmine, looking to pick up a big bag of that. Day trading, do you dollar cost average already, or are you waiting for a real dump first? It depends. If it's already something that's held a low level, like as you know, there's a lot of cryptos out there that really, dumped a big time, but there's also ones that just like continuously consolidated at a certain price. A perfect example is XRP. For the longest time, especially during after the depegging of UST, XRP kind of like just sat at like what, like 31 cents, 32 cents, 35 cents in that area for the longest time. So in those cases, yeah, it's good to dollar cost average. If it's a low market cap token that you feel as though like, this dumps quite often, then dollar cost averaging might not be the best thing to do. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Bitcoin, BMW, you all should talk about Algorand. Yeah, we should talk more about Algorand. Sure. But for me personally, I need to research Algorand a little bit more before I just talk on a show. As you guys know, I don't BS about anything. I'm not going to start. But yeah, Algorand is one I definitely need to research a little bit more to the point where, it just makes a lot of sense. Because, I mean, you get somebody in here who's like, man, you don't know crap about Algorand, then they're going to point that out. And that's not justifying things to you, and why would I want to do that anyway? Algorand's kind of good. I think it's beyond good. I think it's going to be one of those ones that stand out. Again, I just mentioned that I didn't do enough research about it, but from the amount of research I did, it does consistently show up in the likes of the other ISOs. Mike Cornwell pointed out to me the whole thing that they have going on in regards to football, aka soccer. And that got me more, interested into it, because my attitude was, look at what's going on with Chili's. I mean, and I've researched the crap out of Chili's, introduced it to you guys all. Chili's doing really, really good. Chili's has had a pullback. I'm waiting for a little bit more of a pullback. And it's another one I definitely feel as though I need to have in my portfolio coming up to November. All right. Almost close to the bottom. Let me see. 120,000 worth. Selma is a pimp, yo. Wow, yeah, he is. Algo is an ISO banking coin. Selma Flood. Been stacking XRP since 2019. Nice.
Wow, that's good.
Blue Whale Ricky, is this the floating head show? Yes, sort of.
Yeah.
All right. Someone likes XRP, and then you guys talking to each other. All right. So let's go ahead and finally kick things into the Luna Classic show. We're at the 1 hour mark. So thank you again to everybody who has basically connected with us tonight on this wonderful Saturday evening. Let's go ahead and get things rolling, rocking and rolling with Luna Classic. All right. So there is this right here. And a shout out, of course, to Mr. Tim Shea. You know what? I apologize. I'm actually going to show one more thing. I think it was from Legrand, and he was posting about the thing with the SEC. And I did state that I would pull that up. So we're going to go ahead and just basically do that just for a brief moment, because I don't want to not recognize community members, especially Legrand. This comes from Bitcoin.com. States SEC charges 2 firms and 4 individuals in a crypto pump and dump scheme. The SEC has taken action against 2 firms, like we mentioned, allegedly perpetrating a crypto pump and dump. Quote, although this case involves crypto assets, it bears the hallmarks of a classic pump and dump scheme, says the SEC. It's the SEC saying it, but we'll look into it. It states that the 2 companies involved supposedly were Bermuda-based Arbitrade and Canadian firm Crypto Bontics. The other defendants are the principals Troy R. J. Hogg. Wow, what a name. James L. Goldberg and Stephen L. Braverman, and Max W. Barber, founder and sole owner of Scion Trading. Scion is named a relief defendant in the case. Defendants allegedly perpetrated a pump and dump scheme involving a crypto asset called Dignity or DIG. The SEC detailed, adding, quote, although this case involves crypto assets, it bears the hallmarks of a classic pump and dump scheme. Oh, although this case involves crypto assets, it bears the hallmarks. So is this another case of them trying to say, well, we think you're breaking the law, but you're not quite technically doing that. But according to our point of view, when is the SEC going to finally just recognize that there's a difference between actual laws being broken, all right, and what they think is being broken? Just want to throw that out there, because you know what? Within the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've been talking about how they look at things from their own point of view and how that differentiates from the actual law. So let's just get that thrown out there. All right. The securities watchdog explained that between 2018 and 2019, the 2 companies through the 4 defendants issued announcements falsely claiming that Arbitrade has acquired and received the title to $10 billion in gold bullion. Okay, fair enough. They further claim that the company intended to back each DIG token issued and sold to investors with $1 worth of this gold, and that independent accounting firms have performed an audit of the gold and verified its existence. The SEC said, quote, in reality, the gold acquisition transaction was merely a sham to boost demand for DIG. Wow. If you think about that statement, kind of reminds you of the concept of a Ponzi, but with actual physical gold bullion. Kind of interesting. This allowed the defendants to sell at least 36.8 million of the crypto token, including to U.S. investors, at prices fraudulently inflated by the public misstatements about the supposed gold acquisition, according to the SEC. SEC complaint charges the defendants with violating the anti-fraud and securities registration provisions of the federal securities laws. The SEC seeks permanent injunctive relief, disgorgement, plus prejudgment interest, and civil penalties against all the defendants. Oh, of course, right? Let's just get a whole darn shopping list while we're at it. An officer and director bars against the individual defendants. Now, here's the thing, right? My take is this. This could legitimately be, a scam that the SEC basically exposed. But as the saying goes, once you have tarnished your name and what you're all about, kind of like the ancient old story of the boy who cried wolf, people just don't find you to have much integrity. At the end of the day, what's the real true definition of integrity? Being true to yourself and true to others. If we can't count on you, the SEC, to be true to yourselves and true to us, right? A lot of us are crypto investors. You don't hold much clout. Okay. Shout out, of course, to Mr. Legrand Commission for pointing some of this out. And we're more than glad to be able to provide that to you guys. Back to, for instance, this particular one, posted by yours truly, Tim Shea of the Crypto Talk Now Network family. It says, don't you know? And of course, shout out to a great YouTuber / content creator who's had the most amazing success lately. And I just think he's a great guy, and he's really upped his game compared to when he first started. He is the testament of how you take constructive criticism and you build on it. And I really mean that 100%. If you guys go to the show, you could basically tell him I said that if you want. You don't have to. But he knows it himself. Shout out to Mr. 2-Bit Crypto. 4 hours ago, he pointed this out. He says, well, 2 minutes after my live, this happens. Luna Classic, what's your thoughts? Luna Classic is moving ahead of the Burns announcement from Binance. And now this is back to earlier how there was a person that said in the comments, why do you guys think Luna Classic? Why are your things basically burning and so on? Again, we're going to get more and more into that. There's some statements that we want to cover, but it's just that, guys. Supply and demand, and I think there's a lot to be said about a lot of this. I believe last night, towards the end of the show, Mike Cornwell did a good job of basically pointing out that there wasn't much sells happening when it came to Luna Classic when we saw the chart. And with that said, when there's not much sales going, it like I said always before, it creates that pressure cooker effect. And the reason why I mentioned the pressure cooker effect is because when there is a lot of pressure and there's a lot of holding, it will just explode, literally visually speaking, on the charts. Has the pressure cooker effect. But anyway, you have an idea what's going on with that. Thanks so much to Tim Shea for pointing that out in regards to the charts. And of course, the original source from 2-Bit Crypto. Another thing I want to point out, and of course, I basically mentioned some of this in the actual video, and that is, it says, love this photo. We know you see us. So when's it going to happen, basically, with the Luna Classic listing? Coinbase, retweet this type of hype. When's it going to happen, Coinbase? Over 90,000, excuse me, over 90,000 tweets. Get with it. Are they getting with it? I think they are getting with it, whether you're for them or not. Of course, there's this. It says, of course, be very careful, my dear friends. Watch out for scammers because the real addresses for burn a lot hashtag ends with 73ANXU. I'll have to, of course, re-verify that because that could be a scammer on top of a scammer trying to, get us to be tricked. But the main thing I want to point to the attention is this thing called hashtag burn a lot. I know a lot of you guys follow their, quote unquote top influencers and so on. And that's fine. Classic Crypto was covering a lot of this. I think a little bit of maybe 2-Bit at some point, but this is trending and this is good. This is this new movement. This helps us get to what we're talking about. Again, a little bit more of a reference to, a particular individual asking, hey, how come, what do you guys think that, why do you guys think that this is, Luna Classic is doing well? Is there any reason for it? This is one of the biggest reasons for this. We'll get a little bit more into what this is all about. So it says hashtag Luna Classic community. There is a campaign called, here it is again, burn a lot. Anyone who likes to burn Luna Classic, send to the burn address. And again, it's supposed to end with ANXU. So maybe that really is, the real thing in regards to the previous tab that we showed you. And it says, and memo, burn a lot, IBI, and it says hashtag burn a lot. And it says, referring, of course, to, I believe, Edward Kim. Is that who it is? Yeah, Edward Kim of the Terra Rebels just joined. How about you? And I'm going to zoom in a little bit more on this. It states, let's start this campaign then. We don't need to rely on a centralized exchange. This is originally from FIS D. And of course, Edward Kim of the Terra Rebels responded with, sure, I'll start. Tag it, hashtag burn a lot in reference to this particular plan. And it's good to see the transparency and the active tweets. And, just Edward Kim and the rest of the Terra Rebels have been doing really, really well. And Edward Kim is just literally turning into the face of what Do Kwon should originally been. But from what? a Terra Rebels point of view, right? These guys represent our community. These guys are our community leaders, if you will, our unofficial elected community leaders, if you get what I'm saying. So I wanted to point that out to you guys, that this is definitely a very powerful community charge. Great to see the community getting together and getting these type of things trending. It's very powerful for Luna Classic. And on top of that, I mean, this wasn't exactly the greatest day for crypto, but even with that said, for Luna Classic, it was pretty good. I mean, to be 10% up earlier in the day when the whole entire market is like tanking, not tanking to the point where like back into 890 billion market cap for the overall crypto market cap, but for Luna Classic to still do pretty decent for a day like this, I think it's pretty big. Another thing I want to point out, again, shout out to Classic Crypto. He pointed this out. Again, we're still talking about burns a lot, and you're going to hear about this a lot, guys. I'll be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if this trends at least for like another week, maybe more, depending on how much hype and how much of the community really accepts this and just gets behind it, right? So you see the start of not just like us here at Crypto Talk Now get behind it, you guys getting behind it, but again, a lot of these top influencers getting behind it. So it says hashtag burns a lot is growing. Luna Classic community has now initiated a campaign, like we mentioned, to burn billions of Luna Classic through community efforts. You can actually use the burn address you see here, and it says people are burning their own coins for future Luna Classic. And again, I get it. We're not saying that you guys, you have to do this or you can't watch Crypto Talk Now or anything like that. No, it's not like that, of course. But if you really believe in stuff like that, like this, I should say, think about the concept about this, right? And I'm sure, hopefully, at some point, I'm putting you on another mission, my friend, Mr. Mike Cornwell. Mr. I am amazing with math. Not saying that jokingly, but look at this. I'm gonna zoom in a little more. Excuse me. And you see all the traffic that's going on with this, right? So, like some people are putting in the memo, top one says burn a lot, BI, just like, we're supposed to. That one was, it's a small amount, but the point is it adds up. So for instance, that top one's 33,000. And then you see a lot of these other ones. Of course, this is not in regards to the burns a lot thing, but just to see this noted, if we had a huge amount of the community commit to this, right? One guy does 10,000, one guy does 33,000. Who knows? Maybe one guy does 1 million. I don't know. You may not want to be the guy that does 1 million, but maybe just like $10 here, $10 there. I don't know. Kind of look at it like it's crypto tithing or a crypto offering, right? Like, in church, you do an offering and so on. What are you trying to do? You're trying to help the better overall community. And I like seeing this because if anything, if the community on a vast scale gets behind this, then we get to the goals that we want to achieve that much sooner. All right. So I want to, of course, point that out. I'm gonna go back here for a second.
I don't want to be rude, Max. I'm gonna just
go ahead.
Go grab some medicine for my headache, and I'll be back.
No problem. I understand you're still not well. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right. So I definitely wanted to point that out to you guys. Let me know what you think. Are you already aware of this particular movement with the whole entire hashtag burn a lot? If you actually have already, burned some on there, how did it go for you? Do you feel like there was real good ease of access? It was a piece of cake. Would love to hear from you in the comments, or you can send me DM, wherever the case be. Would love to hear from you. A little bit more. Again, guys, this is really starting to trend. Again, it's from Classy states Luna Classic has a new movement. Hashtag burn a lot has spread as many in the Luna Classic community are now burning the coins. Retweet to spread the word. It says shout out to Saitama 787. Again, it's just the particular community member. I'm not really shouting out Saitama. For the graphics, I will state this. The other day, we did see Saitama was up 20%. So that's the only snippet I'm going to give of them. It says join the movement. Hashtag burn a lot. Is that a real actual billboard? Hard to say. Probably not. Maybe it's just Photoshop, but it looks really, really cool right there. I do like that. A little bit more Luna Classic news because we just want to keep it rolling. That way we're not getting like well after 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and so on. It says, what a fantastic idea. This comes from the Crypto Baptist. All right. It says we can burn 1 trillion hashtag Luna Classic a month if we all burn $10. Just kind of like Wells mentioning, you're seeing more and more of this trending is the point I'm trying to get across. He says, I have already done mine for September and I will do one tomorrow for October. Are you in? Hashtag burn a lot. All right. And then like you see some of this, it says, let's see, does something need to be done on Kempler's end? I imagine the fix isn't too dissimilar to what BMod is trying to figure out in the comment below. And it says here, I have a business idea. This is where this whole thing came in, right? The whole idea, I guess you could say, behind burn a lot. I have a business idea, says Edward Kim. Why don't we allocate a wallet to donate only, again, $10. The community donates it to a Burn Luna, right? And we run a big campaign to collect this amount to speed up the burning process. Again, are you kidding? Speed up the burning process? Like, hello, sign me up, right? What do you think? And it says times 5 million equals 50 million. 10 equivalent to approximately 1.5 trillion. If we do this work once a month, we will achieve, man, I got an itchy nose, apologize, great results. I don't think there are many, and everyone will contribute. Me and my group will be the first donors. Really awesome to see this, right? Because I mean, if we're all about math, then it's reacting based upon that math and the figures and the total circulating supply, and then compare that to the total supply, max supply. You get the gist. A little bit more. We talked a little bit about Lunar Crush before. Thought this was a cool looking chart. This comes from Whales Clubs, I should say. Terra Classic is looking very bullish, and it is. But the key area of focus when I zoom in is what you see right here. The bullish sentiment compared to just that market cap. Yeah, sitting at 0.000317 at the time that they made this, right? But again, this is posted October 1st as in today. The bullish sentiment is the focus. 473,515. And it's just that. It looks incredibly bullish. And we pointed that out quite a few times here on the not just the live show, but even on the recorded within the last few days. All right. Just a little bit more. Retweet if you want Robinhood app to list Luna Classic. You maybe feel like, oh no, Max, were we going there with the news now? Hear me out. Don't kill the messenger. You got to keep in mind, yes, Robinhood failed epically on so many levels when it came to just like the handling of not allowing, stopping trading and all those type of things. It absolutely ticked off the community something fierce. Them not reacting to the tremendous want and need for Shiba Inu when they should have. Dogecoin was something that they killed it on originally. So many investors new investors came in to into the crypto space, and they landed on Robinhood. That was like a first point of contact in their crypto journey, if you will, right? For beginners / newbies. And it's just that. Are they going to make the same mistake by not recognizing community demands or proposals? Hard to say, right? But I will give them credit in this regard. They finally kind of came around when it came to finally listen to Shiba Inu, some of these other ones, like they did, I think it was Solana, and they did what is it? I don't know, some other big ones. Was it Internet Computer? It wasn't Internet Computer, it was some other one. Anyway, they have quite a few different ones, different altcoins. Are they going to actually listen to the community when it comes to Robinhood? Well, it's yet to be said. It might take them a very, very long time. Who knows? But if anything, it's another big exchange, whether you're for them or not. I think this is a good thing to get a listing on there, because it's Luna Classic and you want to see it to continually get in the hands of more and more people. It just simply helps. All right. We shown this I showed this before. This is another thing I wanted to point out. Of course, this is probably, also in the video. Before Larry chimes back in, I want to point this out, and that is, I personally feel as though Coinbase is laying down the groundwork. I think I covered this maybe the other day. Just in case you didn't see this, this is a reiteration of that. Again, anybody could go to Etherscan and track anything and everything. And when you see this, that Coinbase has come in and they're making these purchases, and they're shopping around 5 times. This is listed within a 30-minute time span. And of course, there's even more than that. It's just, this is the most that the screenshot takes. You think to yourself, wow, this is really, really big. And if anything, it's laying down the groundwork of what possibly could be coming here soon for Luna Classic. And I think when it happens, it's going to be very, very big for our community with Luna Classic. There is one last thing I do want to share, and that is this. I'm not reading the whole article, but I thought I'd bring it to your attention because it's in regards to investor places point of view, in regards to everything that's going on with Coinbase, how it's trending, and Luna Classic. It says hashtag Coinbase list Luna Classic takes off as investors rally behind Luna Classic's crypto. Luna Classic fans think a Coinbase listing will get prices up off the ground, like it mentions. Hold on, skipping down this paragraph. Hold on a second. And here it is. It says, as Terra users themselves largely hold the development team in disdain as well. Aside from the investments tanking, there's evidence that founder, as we know, Do Kwon and other Terra members outright lied about things like the secret holdings they had and failure to disclose previous projects' implosions. And the aftermath of the network's collapse hasn't escaped controversy. When picking up the pieces, the Terra team fielded the idea of a hard fork, as we know, to break Terra into 2 networks, which was Terra 2 and Terra Classic. It says the idea had initially seen great resistance from the community. However, the vote passed handily, though it would come to light that Kwon had manipulated the vote using his own Luna holdings. You may be aware of this, you may not be, but there's this that I wanted to mainly point out. It says investors call on Coinbase to list the Luna Classic crypto. And it's this right here. When we get down a little bit more further, it says when Luna Classic, when it collapsed, I'm sorry, not Luna Classic. It says when it collapsed, Luna Classic went from a price well above 100 to its current going rate of less than 1 cent, as we know. It says with a precedent set for how high Luna Classic can go, it appears that plenty of crypto fans see the current price as an extreme bargain, and we still do, even though this is now no longer in the 0.40 zone. It's in the 3s. It says, after all, if Luna Classic can capture even a fraction of the price it once held, it could bring thousand-fold returns. And that's why everyone's so, gung-ho about it. It says, for instance, a likely future is far-fetched, sure, but stranger things have happened in the hyper-volatile space of digital assets. Investors aren't waiting around for a miracle either. They're trying to make gains for the coins themselves. Yeah, absolutely. It states that much is evident in today's trending Twitter campaign, which we're all familiar with, or we should be. Hashtag Coinbase list Luna Classic. It's exactly what it sounds like. Luna Classic holders are hoping Coinbase will list the coin with the anticipation that increased access for other investors will lead to an uptick in trading volume. Think about that for a moment. And a bump upward in price. Well over, before we talked 90,000, now it's over 100,000. So well over 100,000 tweets have been published using the hashtag, and many remain convinced that the listing is only a matter of time. Again, we showed you some of those screenshots. Why would they just buy that for no reason if they're not going to list it? Whether or not Coinbase actually completes a Luna Classic crypto listing is up for debate. True. But there is still interest in terms of trading volume. Since the hashtag began trending, Luna Classic has seen a 40% increase in volume and a 9% price increase. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out. The next basic thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the Luna Classic here chart while I kick it back to Larry. So that's the news for now for Luna Classic. Thanks for showing back up, Larry. Hope you're feeling better. And back to you.
Yeah, I think I was just here for a little while. I'm going to actually apologize. I'm going to sign off a little early because I just want to explain what's the audience what's going on. So if those you don't know, I've been sick for a couple of days. As I was enjoying the show here, enjoying being with Max, and I apologize to Max too, but I've got like a splitting migraine headache, and when I get these type of headaches, it actually makes me really nauseous. So I have to get out of the light. There's a lot of light here. I'm gonna go upstairs and just lay down in the dark on my bed because I'm really feeling like really sick. So I took the medicine, but it didn't kick in yet. So I just want to thank everyone. This has been a great show. There was over 40 people here. I think that Mike Cornwell said it, that maybe the shadow ban has been lifted. I see a lot more good activity in here. I see some old faces, so to speak, some old usernames that we had seen in the past, and I'm grateful that everyone's here. Shout out to Samuel Hook. Samuel, don't call me Captain Hook. Bunch of people in here, and just everyone have a good night, and I'll be back tomorrow. I just need to get some rest, and I just need to close my eyes and get out of this light. So thank you so much.
It's all good. Good to see you, Larry, and I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.
All right, guys. So what I thought I'd go ahead and bring up here for you guys just real quick is basically the KuCoin live chart for Luna Classic that we're basically looking at. I'm going to blow it up on my end. You won't see that, of course, but I wanted to bring, of course, your attention. Yeah, I have it at the 4 hour, but it's consistently even doing well on the 4 hour. And if you look at how, we see some of this from the 4 hour, it's just looking more and more and more impressive as we go on. I mean, to be up, I think even at one point over 10% earlier, but what really, really stands out is right now. Look at the price of Luna Classic. So on that 24-hour chart, I mean, we're approaching 11%. And if anything, like I mentioned before, it seems as though that this could really take off here soon. I mean, I'm literally seeing it ticking up right in front of my eyes. Same with you guys. I mean, it literally went from, I don't know, like 5 or 6% earlier when we first started the show. Now, right before your eyes, 9%, 10%, 11%. Look at that, 11.23%. So, I mean, I think this is really starting to take off right now. And shout out, of course, to other content creators, even, 2Bit, like he mentioned, and he sent out a tweet. He's like, literally within 2 minutes after his show ended, this thing was really starting to take off. We're coming to the point where with our show, where we're starting to, not quite wrap things up just yet, but you're starting to see this starting to take off again. So again, draw your eyes, of course, to the chart. And basically within the last 4 hours, some really decent looking candles. That first one wasn't too bad, but nothing like monumental. But once we get into, I would say that second really big standout candle, it gets really nice. And then that third one is just really something else. So with that said, I'm going to try to drop it down to the 2 hour. And even on the 2 hour, I mean, you could kind of see how everything is starting to really like kind of take off, in my view, at least, because the price is basically showing that. And then if anything, it's just like, it does still seem to be a lot of people are just buying compared to selling. I did scoot this over to the right side where you see the market trades, right? And just, I would say, just glimpsing at the far right of the screen, if you draw your eyes to that, it seems as though, I don't know, we would say 90-10 ratio on that, 90% on the buys, 10% on the sells. That's a really, really good ratio. We're going to drop it down to 1 hour just for a brief moment. And again, I mean, it's just like the start of another, like another flag going right there. So I think that's super cool. In fact, I probably keep it at the 1 hour for you guys. I know that I typically do the 4 hour, but that's starting to look really, really good. So let me go ahead and take a moment to kick it back into the comments and see what you guys have to say. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. I think when I adjust my chair, I go floating way up and come right down, which is kind of cool. So yeah, let's see here. I am so lost in the comments because Larry was doing that and he didn't have the thing. So okay, I think I know where I'm at. I think I read that earlier. So thank you, Blue Well Ricky. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you guys for connecting tonight. We're hitting the hour and 35-minute mark with a little over 30 people here. Thank you for that. Someone likes the XRP. Yes, he does. All right, let's see here. Okay, you had me worried. Let's see here. Tim Shea Coolcat, it's on their Twitter. All right, hold on a second. Blue Whale Ricky states he finally got the notification. That's good. I've been trying to keep up with that. So that way, try to do it like preferably like a day in advance when it comes to creating the live stream, and then also a thumbnail to go with it. Today, on the other hand, I think we did at least an hour before the show, which is good. And it's just that way the algorithm can actually kick in and recommend it. And I think my experiment is working with the whole thing with we have to have at least one recorded, a minimum, per day for the live show. Well, how do we know this? Again, it's a little bit of me, Max, doing more of my investigational work. I look at other, channels of content creators that either are right around the same amount of subs or so on as us, or the ones that are just doing really, really well. And the consistent trend is the ones that get a decent amount of views, whether it's on the live or just views in general on the recording and subs, are the ones who consistently put out recorded videos, not just, live show every day. And so in my humble opinion, I think, the whole shadow ban type thing has been lifted. And I think we could really progress from here. I'm glad I really looked into that. I'm not trying to, of course, give myself a pat on the back or anything, but I felt as though I had to do whatever it took to look more into this. And that's what stood out. So, and I also want to, of course, thank you guys for, I saw a few of you guys retweeting about the show. And basically, I know there's a few of you that message other people to, look more into the show and so on. I can't thank you enough in regards to that. That means a lot to not just myself, but Larry and the rest of the Crypto Talk Now family, whether it's our sister stations or even just you as a community member. You want to see the show do well and what we have to offer here at CTN. We've been going every day since April 18th, and we're going to continuously do so. And I think this is a pivotal moment for us where we can basically grow even that much more. And of course, when the bull run happens, that's going to be the big standout moment for us to give us an idea of where we're really at as far as not just a show, but for a community. All right, I'm going to go further down. Bitcoin BMW is more than just FIFA NFT. Check out what they are doing in Nigeria. Okay, thanks. There's a few I got to check take a look at. I'm just going to actually I'm going to write some notes. So instead of just actually saying that, oh, yeah, go ahead and send me a DM, there's nothing wrong with writing notes. I'm supposed to be a teacher, for crying out loud. I have to write notes all the time. So one is I'll put Tim Shea's DM for what you wanted me to look at earlier. And then the other one I'm going to look into is Algo Research. I'm just going to keep those notes. Because there's some shows. I'm not saying like some of the quote unquote bigger influencers, so, but I've seen other ones where somebody will say in the comments, and the guy would be like, "Yeah, I'll look into that," and obviously they're never going to look into anything. All right, Cool Cat Crypto. I have XSP2. Also going to look. Still going to look. You know what? That's another one you guys mentioned a lot. XSP. I need to look into that. Thank you, Cool Cat. And let's see here. Jeff Pruden, I shared that news to you yesterday. You didn't even check it out. I feel so unloved right now. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize, man. I've had a lot on my mind lately. If you only knew. They're both good and bad, to be honest. I hate to say that. So just give me the benefit of the doubt. You're probably just joking around. So that's fine. All right. Some FUD. The Grand Commission is still a nice bag. My objective with XRP is mainly generational wealth for my family. That's the way I'm looking at a lot of things right now. All right, Crypto Mike. I don't remember if Larry showed it. That don't even make sense. I don't even know if Larry has shown your super chat or not, but I want to go ahead and recognize that. He says, I think the shadow ban has been lifted. He said lifted. Let's go. I think we did. Yeah, we did talk about that earlier. Thank you so much. Okay, you did correct yourself. So, but yeah, thank you again for the $2 super chat. Let's see here. Yes, we do love you, bro. you know, I would never intentionally, you know, skip anything, of course, unless I just lost track of where it was at in the comments, which, let's face it, when we hit that bull run, I mean, that's going to happen a lot, guys, in the future. There's the whole chat will be flooded. I will do my best to always recognize, you know, our original OGs of this community and so on. Don't feel like you're going to be overlooked, but it's the good problems are going to be awaiting us. All right, Tim Shea, you don't know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Yeah. My Luna Classic. Yep. All right, here we go. We go a little further down. XDC steadily rising. The SEC is corrupt. Yes, they are. All right. I like this comment. Crypto Mike, think back in history when exchanges ran out of crypto. What happened? This is like Shiba mad, Bitcoin bad, a baby, but it's a layer one. Could you imagine getting in at Bitcoin at $1 billion market cap? Yeah, that's a very good point. And how about this, guys? You know, he outlined it so well. I mean, think about all the people who got into Bitcoin before the halving, right? And yes, there's going to be a second halving coming up. If I'm not mistaken, is this second halving supposed to be sometime in 2023? Am I mistaken on that? Maybe I misquote myself, but I'm pretty sure it is. And of course, that'll be big news when it happens. Crypto Mike, most of us got in Luna Classic at 0.0001 or under. I know I did. Got in under. I know, yeah, you know, as he did. And some got in with 1 or 2 zeros. Or if you're Lagrange commission, 6 freaking zeros. Are you kidding? Wow. All right. Tim Shea, I was in before all-time high, up about 300%. Wow. All right. Cool Cat Crypto. I expect I'll make about 350 off of all this. Lagrange states you can now buy 1 billion Luna Classic or Luna Inu. Oh, Luna Inu for 20. Literally, so nope, you had to go. You had a migraine. Instead of a floating head, a floating butt would be a good way to go. Oh boy, I don't know if you guys want to see that. I don't think you do. Trust me. Not even my own girlfriend wants to see that. So there you go. Anyway, Cool Cat Crypto to mix it up. All right, Tim Shea. If we all burn, it would be great. If only a few people here and there, then. Cool Cat Crypto. Larry had to go. Nope, he had a migraine. Legitimately. Just got to work. How's everybody doing? Good to see you, Samuel Hook. I think Larry recognized you earlier. He says, hope all is well. Yep, been working all crazy. Same here. But I'm back. I haven't felt like I had a real day off in a long time, but that's okay. Samuel Hook. Brian, what's up? All right. Good to see you, Samuel Hook. Everybody welcome you. We'll go further down. And let's see. Lagrange states midnight, 3 a.m. Luna Classic pump, not financial advice. Could very well be. And of course, some of you guys will be up for that. So for you, that's 3. For me, that's midnight. All right, William, good to see you. If the burns are what is expected by Binance or better, I believe we go back to the 4s or even higher. What was it, Legrand, you pointed out? Oh, you did it in the next comments. So shoot, man, you're already ahead of me. William, by the way, consider changing your avatar to something that speaks about more who you are and what you're about. You might be the same William I'm thinking from before, but I have no idea because you think about it, there's another William and you both had no custom avatar. I don't know which one is which, but if you don't want to make one, that's fine too. I just want to thank you, of course, for joining us here tonight at Crypto Talk Now for Floating Head Crypto or Fat Head Crypto, where you want to call it. Fat Floating Head Crypto 7. Selmo Fudd pointed out a long time ago, but we want to appreciate you and want to thank you nonetheless for being here. When you realize you could have been anywhere, you chose to be here. That means a lot to us. Thanks again. All right, Jeff Pruden, check my Twitter. I'm about to burn up to 1 million Luna Classic. Really? Really? All right, let's do that. Let's take a moment to share that. All right. And oh boy, it's all getting infinite mirrors on that one. All right, that's okay. All right, so Mr. Pruden sent something out. Oh, there's that video. If you haven't seen it yet, you guys maybe check it out later. About Luna Classic Coinbase listing soon. And let's see. Let's look up Pruden. 350. Oh, it's a typo, but you already knew what I was going to look up. I highly recommend Amber Quinn. She's doing it big. She's big in crypto, and she's just epic. All right, here we go. 350Z. Let's all make some money and have a good life. He's got 120 followers currently speaking. All right, he posted this 10 minutes ago. And of course, Jeff Pruden, 350Z, is a member of our Crypto Talk Now network family. He's not just a member. I mean, he's also helping out big time with Crypto Talk Now VR, live with Edward Vincent, Badir, a.k.a. Help Not Dump, a.k.a. Crypto Winner, Mike Cornwell, and also Legrand Commission, and whoever else I might not have mentioned. They do a show a lot of times right after this one. So when this one ends, by all means, go ahead there and hop on there if they happen to have one going on. I'm sure Edward will mention in the comments if it's going to happen immediately, or if it's going to be, like, for instance, later in the night, or if it happens to not be tonight. Who knows? I don't know what his schedule is going to be for tonight, because it is the weekend. So it says Jeff Pruden will burn 100 Luna Classic, for every like, and 200 Luna Classic for every retweet, and 300 for every new follower. Hashtag Luna Classic burning. Let the burn begin. 1 million coin cap, though I'm not rich. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So I just hit the like. So that means you got to burn 100. All right. And then for every retweet, he's going to do another 100. So right there, that was 1. And then a retweet 300, so that's 400. So I'm going to retweet it right now because you're going to see it. There it goes. It's retweeted. And just to kind of prove it even that much more, I'll show you my Twitter. So here I am. Follow me if you haven't done so already. I'm at DPG Maximus. Like it says, co-host of the Max and Larry Show for Crypto Talk Now. I'm a content creator also for Battlefield and COD, DPG Maximus. You can follow me on there as well. And there's my proof. I retweeted it. So let's get this thing going, guys. Help a brother out who is trying to basically do just that. I do see a notification, which is cool. Thank you for that. And if anything, let's go ahead and get that Luna Classic chart back up. Oh boy, clicked on the wrong thing. To the share screen, share tab, Luna freaking Classic. There we go. All right, and that's still on the 1 hour, which is great. Thanks again to everybody who tuned in for Crypto Talk Now tonight. And let's see where we're at on the comments. All right, William, emergency Fed meeting Monday. Maybe they pivot like Bank of England. That will also give us a boost. Yeah, thank you for that. That's good info you got there, William. Again, I want to thank you for basically being here tonight with some of your comments, questions, and so on. Guys, if you haven't done so already, give William, the Crypto Talk Now network community, warm welcome. And you guys got the emojis. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for that. Jeff Pruden says 2024. Mike Cornwell, we at a vital point for Luna Classic. I really feel that way too. Hold on. Cool Cat Crypto, I'll send you guys the burn wallet. McGuire says, let's go. Cool looking avatar, by the way. Really like it with the like the 3D glasses. Looks like was it some CryptoPunks? Yeah, CryptoPunks NFT with the 3D glasses, like old school 80s style 3D glasses, like that. Tim Shea says, Jeff, hold on. Crypto Mike, let's all tiny burns and say Crypto Talk Now burn for marketing. Yeah, let's all do tiny burns and say Crypto Talk Now burn for marketing. Let's get a movement going on. Something's got to start it, and we'll go from there. Hey, McGuire, give him the floating arm, and floating head with a vapor trail going on. Ooh, yeah, look at that. And let's see. Hi, Tim. All right, let's see here. Crypto Talk Now VR with Edward Vincent. I'm camping in a tent tonight in Arkansas. Lol. No after show. My apologies. Nice. Camping in a tent. You know, camping is fun, man. I never did enough of it, but hopefully I'll be able to in the future. Crypto Mike, I got a 7-day ban again on Twitter. I guess you can't call for people to be strung up. Oh, God. Yeah, it gets flagged because they consider it like racism, even though, you know, you might not have like intentions, like, because I know you're not a racist person, but they see that the word, that term, and then they just have a zero tolerance policy for it. But Oh, sorry about that. Jeff Pruden, very cool. Feeling the love. Maybe even me mentioning the term like we just said, me mentioning it. Are we gonna get banned here? That would suck, right? Like maybe YouTube is just like, oh, automatic ban. So I gotta be careful about even reading something like that. Let's see here. Jeff Pruden says, very cool. Not referring to people being blankety blank up, but it's saying very cool in regards to me sharing what I did for him, as well as him with the burn, feeling the love, oops, the feeling, and the last comment, let the burn begin. All right. So with that said, everybody, I think we are about to wrap things up. We're about approaching the 2-hour mark. Really appreciate everybody who showed up tonight. I'm going to go ahead and just look at the last part of this with the 1-hour chart. So this is still looking really, really good. Oh man, should do it 30-minute. Man, even on a 30-minute looks pretty good. Let's try 15-minute. Yeah. Keep it at the 30-minute just for a brief moment. And let's see. I think that's it. All right, here we go. It was a white dude. It wasn't racist. LOL. Yeah, I know that you're not racist anyway. So, all right. Gonna stop the screen. Gonna do a little bye-bye to you all. And what I want to state is this. Thank you once again, everybody, for joining us for yet another day of Crypto Talk Now live with myself for this particular character that I am tonight. It is Fathead Crypto, who has a real problem. He has to go down to his FFA meetings quite often. He has to deal basically with a lot of Big Macs and just a smorgasbord of things to deal with. But he realizes that there is light at the end of the tunnel in its regards on a serious note when it comes to some of these cryptos. At the end of the day, I myself should always do my own research when getting into anything. And you should do, of course, your own research on anything you get into as well. Be on the lookout for what is happening with ISO 222 compliancy, especially what's going to happen in November. Shout out to you, Mr. Lazy Jedi, for looking into a little bit more of quant. You'd be glad that you did. So, on behalf of everyone here at the Crypto Talk Now network community, myself, Larry, Patches the dog, Johan, and the rest of our Crypto Talk Now sister stations with Crypto Talk Now VR with Edward Vinson, Badir, aka Hump Not Dump, aka Crypto Winner, Mike Cornwell, Jeff Pruden, and Legrand Commission from Crypto Talk Now's Hablamos Crypto Ahora. I want to say, may all have a blessed night, and we'll see you on the next one.